Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this amazingly interesting and easy and different crochet motif from my book One Skein Crochet. So it is the motif that's used in the Bruges style, Bruges motif top. And I am going to show you how to use make the motif with a K-size hook and worsted weight yarn, which is different from what is used in the book for this DK weight motif top. Okay, so we are looking at the symbol diagram and we are looking at the written instructions, and I am going to grab my yarn and make a I am going to make actually I need a 3-inch tail. So this time we're going to use a 3-inch tail. We're going to make sure and have plenty of yarn here on the end so that we can weave the motif together. You'll see what I mean. So we are now going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 of these chains turn into the side loop of the motif. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 6th chain, we are going to double crochet. So all of those skipped chains make the loop on the side of the motif. Now we are going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2 on the beginning chain, and we will single crochet in the last chain. So that counts as row 1 of this motif, okay? So are you hanging in there with me? This is very different maybe than from what you're ever used to. So now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, I'm sorry, just chain 1, just chain 1 so far. So we are in row 2 of this motif, which is a circle. We're chaining 1, we're turning. We're going to single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 1, 2, skip 2 chains, double crochet in the next double crochet. Now we have 2 rows done, and we are going to chain 5 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn, double crochet in the first double crochet, which is right here, making that chain 5 loop where we're skipping all of those turning chains. Chain 2, skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and in the last stitch, we are going to single crochet. Okay, so we're alternating this. So if you can begin to see, it's taller on this edge over here with the loops and shorter like a track, like you're running around a track where the inner most lane is tighter and sharper, and the outermost lane is longer and wider. So that's the circle that we're making. Okay, so we will chain 1 and turn, single crochet toward the inside of the track, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, skip 2 chains, double crochet, making the outer lane of the track, and chain 5 and turn. 3, 4, and 5. So much fun and so fast and so lacy and so easy and so different maybe than what you have experienced with traditional granny squares. Okay, so we're working in rows instead of working in rounds. So when we are doing the inside track, we start with a chain 1 and we single crochet in the first stitch. And when we are working the outer lane of the track, we're chaining 5. We are double crocheting in the first double crochet, chaining 2, and single crocheting on the inside. So we are alternating these 2 rows, and it is starting to form a circle. Look how pretty. Okay. So we're alternating these 2 rows. Oh, Hobie the dog is whining for a treat. So we've somehow moved the treats into my studio space, and now he wants one whenever he sees them. Okay, so on every row, we are not doing those middle stitches. That adds some air to the motif. So remember, on the even numbered rows, we're chaining 1, we're turning, single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 chains, double crochet in the last stitch, which happens to be a double crochet, chain 5 to do the odd numbered rows as we start those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, turn, double crochet in the first double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the last single crochet. So as we get to the final rows, so we have 15 so far. We need a total of 16. We know that this chain 5 loop is row 1 here. So if we count rows, we have row 1, row 3, row 5, row 7, row 9, row 11, row 13, row 15. So to finish row 16, which is the final row of our motif, we're going to repeat the row 2. So that's a chain 1 turn, single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 chains, double crochet in the last double crochet. Okay, so we are stopping there. We are cutting the yarn here. Oh, scissors, there's never any scissors when I need scissors. So we will cut the tail here, thread the cut piece through the loop where the hook was, and now we are going to sew the first row to the row 16, and we will use a yarn needle for that. So I'm looking for a tapestry needle. They all seem to have disappeared. Here's one. So let's get a yarn needle, and with a yarn needle we will take one of the cut tails, that beginning chain 3-inch tail, we could use that, or we're going to go ahead and use the other one here. So I'm going to line up the row 16 to the row 1, lining up the stitches, not using that chain 5 loop, but just whip stitching these stitches together to form a continuous circle. So get that lined up, and then we will be done with this motif. And I got to figure out what I want to do with this repurposed motif because I really did enjoy it a lot. And okay, so here's the finished motif. And I will weave the tail in along the chains of the rows. So I'll weave in the tail this way, and then I will reverse direction and go this way, and then cut that tail. And then I will do the same with the other tail. But that is the easy, unusual, fun, beautiful motif for the Bruges motif top in my book, One Skein Crochet. So you can find a link to this book on my website in the link below, and you might also be able to find it on Amazon for international, outside of the United States people. So take care. See you next time. Bye.